to my channel and to my kitchen. Today I'm going to be doing a recipe for an Irish apple cake. The recipe is actually calling for it to be baked in a cast iron skillet. My skillet is a little bit too large for this recipe, so I'm going to go ahead and use a 9-inch round pan. That is my son Michael. If you are new here, welcome. My name is Joanne. That's Michael. Michael has autism and is nonverbal. My son Alex right now is still at school and at basketball practice. If you are new here, welcome. I know I have a lot of new subscribers here, so I just wanted to take the time to say thank you for subscribing. Welcome, and I hope that you enjoyed today's video. If you are coming back, welcome my friends. Let's get this recipe started. Okay my friends, the first thing we're going to do is go ahead and spray that 9-inch pan. I am using the 9-inch round instead of the cast iron skillet. Of course, if you have the right size, you can definitely use that. You would just need to line the skillet with some parchment paper. Okay, so I have 2 cups of flour in this bowl. I'm going to go ahead and add 2 teaspoons of baking powder. Okay, so once you have the baking powder in there, the next thing we're going to do is we're going to use a full stick of butter. I did leave the butter out for a little bit, so it's a little bit easier to work with. You're going to cut 8 tablespoons of the butter into the flour using a pastry cutter or your fingers until it resembles coarse crumbs. I went ahead and I just tossed it around a little bit with a spoon, but then I went in and I started working it with my hands and my fingers, just trying to crumble it up. It seemed to work much better doing it that way. I really enjoy making desserts or anything to do with St. Patrick's Day. Even though I'm Italian, it's a holiday that we've always celebrated in my house and in my community. I grew up in an Irish and Scottish community, a little town in New Jersey, and we were just surrounded by everything Irish, everything Scottish, whether it was little gift shops, little Irish pubs, and of course my neighbors all had an Irish or Scottish accent. It was just really special to me, so I always enjoy doing recipes like this for this day. Okay, the next thing we're going to do is go ahead and whisk in the sugar, cinnamon, and the nutmeg into the flour and the butter mixture. You're going to do 2/3 cup of sugar, a 1/2 teaspoon of cinnamon, and 1/4 teaspoon of nutmeg. So once you get that whisked in, then you're going to go ahead and kind of make a well in the center of the bowl. Okay, so now we're going to go ahead and add into the center of the bowl 1 beaten egg, a 1/2 teaspoon of vanilla, and a 1/2 cup of milk. Okay, so now we're going to go ahead and mix that all together. The consistency of the dough needs to be similar to a dough when you're making a scone. So that is what it should look like by the time you mix it all together. Okay, so now we're going to go ahead, we're going to spoon out and press the dough into the bottom of the pan. If you are using a parchment lined skillet, you're going to do the same thing, just press it into the bottom. one little